Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here. Commanders Field in Landover, Maryland. All bye weeks now in the rear-view mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. He's on the move. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on first. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Daniels. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Now it's Micah Parsons making that play.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he rocks the tackler. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's on the move. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Right up the gut. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun now for Stroud. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll get this to Jefferson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. From the gun, Stroud. They left him wide open. It's complete. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys hold a slim 2-point lead early. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. This our last play of the quarter. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Landover right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Pass complete to Walker. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Stroud off the play fake. Headed out right. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Forced out to his right. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Dell with the grab. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 8. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this is a huge loss on the play.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that one's going to hit the turf.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long for Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Very good return as he picks up 20. And they're going to take over possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Cowboys are on the move here. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Back to throw, Stroud. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They go play action here. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys bump the lead up to 13 points. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, well, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward. You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They send a man in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it at the 30. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Throwing is Stroud. Connecting on the slant. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Here's Stroud. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he's down inside the 40 before heading out. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Now it's Stroud. That's Jefferson. He's got it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Power squib kick is taken in. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Daniels off to play action. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 46. Complete to Dell. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Stroud throwing here on first. Brought in right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll try and punch it in. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 16-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That pass caught by Johnson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 7. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Stroud off the play fake. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Running it now out of the gun. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. An 8-yard gain, but still left with 4th and a bunch. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And it stays a 2-score game at 16 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Able to find Dotson here. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch, well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Flush down now to his... And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Commanders can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His third total score in this game. Chased out to his right. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. And they pitch it to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 15. Escapes the pocket. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Third and long for him here. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Commanders will go on offense. They're out and set, first and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, here's Daniels. Pass complete to Walker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He'll get the... Oh, he lost the football! Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Walker on first down. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Brought in close to the 8. And that's a Washington touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. The return starts at the 18. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He's on the move. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Cowboys only up by a few. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. He'll throw it. He throws a bullet deep to their... While still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Commanders have some new life in the 4th. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Throwing now. It's taken in by Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Looking to throw it. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now a timeout, and there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does them no good. They got to go for broke here.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Here he is to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners, as with that, we sign off from D.C.